Gotcha. Don't go too far. Don't get too comfortable. It's a quick break. And then I got hardware to hand out. I got titles to hand out. We got 3 MMA title bouts coming up. But you know what? Happy early Father's Day. All the dads in the house, thanks for hanging out with us. Give yourselves a round of applause. Happy Father's Day to all the dads. Thanks for spending your Friday night with us. Here's your 2-minute warning, crew. 2-minute warning. MMA action coming up. All right. I need my crews to the stations, please. Crews to the stations. Cameramans are in place. Check out the video screen for a new video coming out from our friends at Blitz TV. If you can't be here in person, you can watch it on the couch, eat some popcorn, but all the cool kids come here live. Check out Blitz TV if you want to do it, and I got a video on the big screen right now. All right, here we go. 3 fights, 3 titles on the line. 3 winners walking out of here with a belt. Fight number 10 brought to you by SNS Customs. Their first night with us, and they are killing it tonight, hooking us up with some amazing fights. Again, motorcycles to RVs, everything in between. Go check them out. They got a strong social media presence. They do killer work. You want a VIP show and shine? Go talk to the guys over at SNS Customs. This is an MMA championship, a title fight scheduled for 5 3-minute rounds and is for the SteelFist Fight Night vacant featherweight title. Coming out first, fighting out of the red corner, standing 5 feet 10 inches tall, weighing in at 144 pounds with a current amateur record of 3-2. Doing it for Process Martial Arts Academy. Let's hear it for TEVIN TORRES.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, making his way out to the cage, we've got TEVIN TORRES. This young man is 24 years old, weighing in at 144 pounds with a 3-2 record. He is training out of SBG in Idaho, up in the Boise area. He has that beautiful record, like I said, of 3-2. What do we know about this guy? What do we know about his gym?
Well, I'll tell you about this. TEVIN TORRES from Hawaii. The legend says this guy has about 20 smoker fights. This guy has been around the block. This guy is no stranger to this situation. And he was actually in Hawaii when they said, hey, do you want to fight Brandon TUPOU, one of the biggest stars in Utah?
Nice. Well, one thing, you know, you're talking about the smokers. I know Utah does not allow smoker competitions as far as in the MMA side. I believe you can still do boxing smokers occasionally and stuff like that. But smokers would be bouts that are not sanctioned by the athletic commission.
Right.
Some states do not regulate those because they don't go on a record. You know, it's basically just inter-gym competitions. Now, Utah, like I said, does not do that. So any of the records that we have are sanctioned athletic commission via state governing body records. So if, you know, we do have guys that have fought on reservations and stuff like that. They've got 20 fights on a reservation, but they've never fought under an athletic commission. So their record is technically 0-0-0, right?
Yeah, for
so,
sure, on paper.
On paper, yes,
paper.
Technically, right? But then you've got TEVIN TORRES, who's got a record of 3-2, and then on top of that, smoker matches. And smokers are great because it's a good way to test yourself against local competition.
Yeah. And, you know, it really helps because, like I said, experience is king. The more experience you have as a fighter, it helps you. And so these smoker matches, what they do is they allow you to see how you gauge.
Exactly. And let's see how he gauges against his opponent.
All right, and his opponent tonight for the SteelFist Fight Night featherweight title, fighting out of the black corner, standing 6 feet tall, weighing in at 145 pounds with a current amateur record of 3-1. Doing it for the Pit SLC. Make some noise for Brandon Too Fast TUPOU.
And this guy needs no introduction. Too Fast TUPOU, 16-0 as a purple belt under Ramsey Nisham. He won the ACDC National Purple Belt Tournament in Las Vegas, and he just won the NAGA belt in 2026 at 155 pounds. This guy is ready to go. He is coming in at 145 pounds with a record of 3-1. He is representing the Pit SLC, and this guy is on a legendary run. Matt, take it away.
You know, his one loss that he has, he's had some dominant, impressive wins. His one loss that he did have was against the previous champion. It was actually a title fight here in SteelFist. He was not able to make weight. He came in, I believe it was like 1 pound over.
Yeah.
He lost that one to Calf Slicer, which is a sneaky submission.
Dude,
where,
it was a huge thing.
well,
like,
and in Utah, amateur division has rules on leg locks, right?
Exactly.
Straight leg locks are fine. So a knee bar, calf slicer, Achilles lock, those are legal submissions. Heel hooks and stuff like that are not. And a lot of gyms, they just say, hey, stay away from leg locks completely when we're fighting if you're an amateur. So I don't think it was something that he was mentally prepared to have happen, to the point where if you go back and watch the video on that fight, he didn't realize he was in trouble.
Yeah,
He did not look concerned about it at all until it was extremely painful and he had no choice but to tap. So, you know, he came back after that. He fought and won in the first round with an armbar. He fought in another show just recently and won that one in, 30 seconds with striking?
For sure.
Now, the crazy part about about Brandon TUPOU is he's only 6 foot tall, and I'm saying only because I'm also 6 foot tall. But because of his build and that reach that he has, he looks like he is much taller. He has got the reach of a 6'4" guy.
I always say this because I have personal experience with TUPOU face to face.
Right.
Is he fights tall?
Yes.
Right. He fights tall.
Yeah.
There's a lot of fighters that fight smaller than what their height is.
Yeah. They get a low center of gravity and then they spring up with their strikes. Brandon just stays upright, but he's got such long arms and legs, and he's very effective with them.
Yeah, for sure. And this is going to be a battle of technicality. I'm calling it right now.
Yes, absolutely. Now, you know, what I do got to say about SBG Idaho with TEVIN TORRES is another very solid gym. They've got some really good coaches. They've got judo, jiu-jitsu, wrestling, Muay Thai, MMA, and I mean their wrestling coach is also just a phenomenal level MMA competitor too. So these guys are fantastic.
Nice.
So I feel like the gyms match up very well as well.
Yeah, they do. And nice.
Ooh.
TEVIN looking to strike. Nice shot there by TUPOU.
I love that TEVIN's wearing
nice leg kick there by TUPOU.
The shorts on TEVIN says the pit.
It's
TUPOU's the one training out of the pit.
Yeah. It's the mental mind games already, right?
Right.
It's for a title.
Yes. Nice
leg kick there by TUPOU. There you go, TUPOU serving, looking, probing. Nice leg kicks there.
Love the movement of TEVIN as well. Look at that.
Yeah, he's looking
quickly
there you
coming
go.
in, and TUPOU going for the takedown, and TEVIN's able to keep his stance.
That was nice takedown defense.
Yes, it really was. Just sucking the leg out and staying hips down and standing right up.
Yeah.
Good job.
This is where the experience. Oh, nice.
Nice knee to the body.
Nice knee to the body.
Good pressure by TUPOU, pushing him against the cage. There you go, underhooks by TEVIN, and still stuffing a takedown again.
Nice knee there to the midsection.
Good
that
breakaway.
Was sneaky.
Well, and again, say it all the time. If you're breaking away from a clinch, break away with a strike, and that was a great job.
I like how TEVIN TORRES is staying up.
Yeah.
And as tall as TUPOU. He's not succumbing to the height.
Yeah. And a graze of the cup there. TEVIN says, "Oh, my bad." They give a high five like it's okay because it wasn't an impactful low blow, right?
Yeah,
it just kind of grazed that cup area. TEVIN immediately knew what he did. Nice exchange.
Shot there by TUPOU. Oh, there you go. TUPOU coming in.
Explosive.
And TUPOU staying nice and calm.
Tevin doing a good job avoiding those strikes, too.
Yeah, for sure. Tevin
Oh, nice
looking for some
exchange.
strikes. Nice charge there by TUPOU.
TUPOU's able to get that
Getting him
takedown.
to the ground.
Look for Tevin to base off on the head and try and get his knee down.
Nice work by TUPOU here. Nice knee to the midsection.
Tevin's able to stand up. Great job, too, on Tevin with that defense, pushing the head away, getting the knee against the cage and standing up. Really good job. And, again, cagey, smart fight IQ for both of these guys.
Yeah, very savvy work.
Yes.
By Tevin. But I will say this. If I like
TUPOU.
Oh, there you go! TUPOU!
Good job getting
Putting
that
him on his
takedown.
back. Nice work there by TUPOU.
Good job, TUPOU, getting that side control and out the round. And that was a nice scoop on that takedown.
That was beautiful.
So, this is one of those rounds that it's also kind of hard. I think that TUPOU was a little bit more forward-moving and engaging. He tried for the takedowns. He was able to secure 2 takedowns, right? Even though he wasn't able to capitalize on those takedowns, he was able to secure them. He was able to land some solid strikes, but Tevin was also able to avoid danger.
Yeah, for
and
sure.
he was able to land some nice effective strikes of his own. So this round, in my opinion, was really, really close. I do think that TUPOU did enough to have effective control of the round, and I think that alone is probably going to give him the round. But I think that was a really even matchup so far.
Yeah, for sure. And what I'm seeing from TUPOU is he's willing to risk.
Yeah, well, I mean, that crazy, crane kick that he threw and then immediately throw in a combo off of that, it was beautiful. It didn't land and it wasn't impactful as far as effectiveness, but it was great. And you said fearless, right? He's throwing that out there without hesitation.
There's no hesitation.
Now, just as a reminder to the folks at home, this is a title fight. This is 5 3-minute rounds, not the normal 3 3-minute rounds.
Yeah.
So the pace that they're going is pretty intelligent if it's going to go all 5 rounds. But
nice defense here by TUPOU and nice offense.
Yeah,
by
that
Tevin.
really quick attacks from Tevin there, which in the
nice shot there by Tevin.
Big hand, and TUPOU immediately getting that body lock and getting the takedown.
Nice by TUPOU saying, you want to come to my world? Let's do it.
And he's controlling the arm underneath, grabbing the inside of the elbow
Very
there. I
sneaky,
really like that.
very
Makes it
sneaky.
difficult, kind of forcing him onto his side. Like TUPOU's probably going to try and climb over and slip that knee through here in a minute.
If he gets full mount here, it's super dangerous.
Well, Tevin's doing a really good job of climbing up, and watch for him to shoot that knee through and try and get a reversal here.
Yeah, for sure. And nice work there by TUPOU.
Good job getting that leg back in.
Nice work. And that's where that NAGA experience comes from.
Right, and there's
he's looking to eat right here.
And there's that full full guard from Tevin, and great job climbing up by Tevin. See if he's able to capitalize on that.
Yep, and Tevin's looking for the arm bar, but TUPOU's saying
no.
no.
He's got the Kimura. He's got the T-Wrap. That T-Wrap is on. Now the biggest thing, even if he's not able to secure,
shots by TUPOU.
even if he's not able to secure submission here, what it does is it takes TUPOU a little bit off balance. And now,
there you go, TUPOU looking for it.
A great defense by Tevin, rolling through and blocking with his knee. Great job. Both of these guys are transitioning really well together.
It's beautiful. This is poetry in motion.
And TUPOU's still working for that submission.
Look for the arm bar.
He's still pushing for it, but Tevin's able to get that elbow past and drive through with those strikes.
Big strikes by Tevin. TUPOU back up on his feet.
Whoa!
TUPOU says, nah, I'm not flying today.
TUPOU goes for the ride and comes back down softly. All right. Tevin is putting that pressure on really well. I'd like to see TUPOU really stack that wrist, and looks like he's setting up the T-Wrap, and I'd like to see him start fishing through or dragging him across. But good pressure by Tevin Torres.
Nice knees there by Tevin, but
yeah, no,
TUPOU
TUPOU's got that
defense.
T-Wrap. Well, he's got that T-Wrap on. And that's where, you get someone in a dangerous position. And you had to let go of it, but great job.
Nice, and TUPOU stands right back up.
I think a big portion of that giving up that T-Wrap goes to Tevin Torres was that pressure and the constant throwing of knees and everything else that he's able to do. making TUPOU kind of change his angle. And that's it. That's the end of round number 2.
There by TUPOU and TEVIN. This is a fight.
Great round for both of these guys. It's hard, right? So TUPOU had a dominant position for a good half of that round, but then was in danger and then put TEVIN in danger for the submission attempts, one after the other. And then the end of the round, I think, is what's going to take it away. I think that those strikes that led into that body lock, that led into that cage control, and the action that TEVIN was able to do in the cage right there when he had him against for the last 30 to 45 seconds, I think that might be enough to take the round in his favor. And only because when TUPOU was on top, I would have loved to see him throw some strikes. Just a little bit, not too much to put himself in danger, because these guys are both top-notch submission artists,
sure.
right?
And I'll say this. If you're at home and you're watching this and you're a technical junkie, you're jumping up and down. You're like, oh my God, this is the fight I wanted.
No, these guys are looking great. This is a great matchup. It's TUPOU, you either see him make people look like they shouldn't be in the cage, or learn from something, right?
Exactly,
and right now, this is a fight that is very evenly matched up.
Yeah, for sure. It's going to take this round to see who's going to win.
Well, it's going to take this round and 2 more. This is a championship fight. We got 5 rounds. I'm not sure what happened there. I didn't see an illegal blow.
TUPOU probing, TEVIN probing. Let's see who submits.
Nice calf kick. To what you were saying before the fight started, the stance of TUPOU is just completely perpendicular.
Yeah, he's just tall.
Yeah, he doesn't base out. He doesn't drop the hips. Or
nice drop by TUPOU!
Beautiful takedown by TUPOU.
TUPOU says, let's come to my world.
Good job getting that position, too. He's putting that pressure down.
That was beautiful.
In that sit out. Watch for him to get those hooks and start transitioning to the other side to drive that knee over.
And here we go. This is where TUPOU makes his money. Will he cash out?
One thing that I'm seeing that I do like for TEVIN is he does have that underhook. I'd watch for him to hip up and shrug out.
Nice by TUPOU here.
He's got that knee across belly.
Yeah.
Dragging it across.
There you go. Full mount. Full mount. Here goes TUPOU.
TEVIN just needs to stand up.
He's looking for that leg. Once he pulls that leg back, watch what he does. Oh, TEVIN. This is a dangerous position here for both fighters.
If TUPOU can just kind of put his chest against the heel in that position he was in, put the chest against the heel.
Nice strike by TUPOU.
And pull that toe up towards your chin. That's actually a straight ankle lock that he could have gone for, but hey,
TUPOU
great job.
For that full mount.
The jockeying for position going on right here is fantastic.
Crazy. If I'm watching this at home, this is my dream.
Good leg control by TUPOU. I love the amount of fans that are giving input as well.
Sure. And shout out to Dominico Salas.
Who's over there
he's
yelling.
Over there coaching, yeah. He's a legend.
Yes, he's coaching from the sidelines, not from the corner. A good job, TEVIN TORRES standing up with that pressure.
Nice strikes by TUPOU. Nice head kick.
That was a fantastic round, too, and that one was a dominant round for TUPOU.
Yeah, that was textbook TUPOU. One thing I will say is if I'm Ramsey and I'm in TUPOU's corner, I'm saying, dude, what you're doing right now is exactly what it's going to take to win the fight.
Right.
Do not let TEVIN put you in positions you don't want to be in.
No, absolutely. And to that, though, that speaks to the level of TEVIN. He's able to put those positions into play, right? And something that TUPOU's doing a good job of transitioning through, and TUPOU's landing some good, solid positioning and takedowns and everything else. But Tevin's enforcing his will just as much. These guys are jockeying back and forth. I think in my unofficial capacity, in my unofficial, uneducated, whatever you want to call it, opinion, I think TUPOU took that round.
Yeah, for sure.
But I don't think it was a dominant round.
Well,
I don't think that was anywhere close to on the border of a 10-8, but I definitely think that TUPOU took that.
Well, if you're in Tevin's corner, what are you telling him?
Watch for the takedown and start how quickly he is able to close that distance and start throwing some strikes. I would be telling him, hey, capitalize on that. Do it some more and then sneak away. Don't let him get his hands on you because he's going to go for that takedown. If he can get a body lock on you, you are going to the ground.
Nice.
That front snap kick that won his first fight.
Yeah, he's looking for it.
Ooh,
oh,
see,
big shot by Tevin.
The way that he closes that distance with those strikes quickly, it's impressive. And he's finding openings on TUPOU.
Yeah, for sure. So we are in round 4 of 5.
Yes, and got too close. Now TUPOU's got that leg, but Tevin's doing a good job of pressuring. I'd love to see him put that forearm in against TUPOU's face to start creating some distance because TUPOU's not going to give up on it, especially when he's higher up on the thigh like that.
Yeah, for sure. TUPOU has the dominant position.
He's got the leg in the air, and he's going to
there you go.
And Torres gets that knee down against the cage. He's going to stand right back up, but doesn't negate the fact that TUPOU got the takedown and forced him to have to put that energy out there to stand back up.
And for the fans at home, this is a battle of the wrists.
Yes.
When you're in this position, it's battle of the wrists.
Wrists and hips, right? And you watch the way that Tevin right now has his thighs pushed up against his opponent's knee and then the other leg back. It's allowing him to pressure with his shoulders and his hips to put TUPOU against the cage and keep him from turning off.
Yeah.
And at the same time, if you look at TUPOU, the angle of his foot and his hip against the cage is what's helping him stay upright.
Yeah, for sure. And if I'm Tevin, I want to take TUPOU down because you haven't shown the judges yet.
Ooh!
Oh, big shot there by Tevin.
I would not want to take
TUPOU
down. I would just want to do that some more.
And TUPOU eats him and says, all right.
And he ate 2 clean right hooks.
Nice.
And goes back for the takedown. There's a cross face out of Tevin. And Tevin's doing a good job staying on his feet. TUPOU's got the pressure, trying to get the takedown. But, again, the hips, right? Look at the way that Tevin turns his hips and is able to put TUPOU back against the cage.
TUPOU's looking for, this is
pressure.
Yeah, Tevin's putting pressure on.
That pressure from Tevin is really effective right now. Is it about the first time I've ever seen TUPOU look tired?
Yeah, for sure.
Not completely gassed, but definitely looks tired, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Ooh, nice knee to the midsection. Seen a lot more control out of Tevin this round.
Yeah, for sure.
Ooh.
Whatever they told Tevin in the corner, it seems to have woken him up.
Yes, absolutely. Ooh, nice right hand.
There you go. TUPOU got out of there.
Ooh,
nice.
That was a great round right there. This next round is where we're going to see one way or the other. Personal opinion, I think we're 2-2. I think that first round was TUPOU. I think second round, and this is me, obviously, it's not an official judge's scorecard. The way I saw that one was round 1 TUPOU, round 2 Tevin, round 3 TUPOU,
This
round
is
4
such a
Tevin.
tight fight. If you see Ramsey right now, he's telling him, dude, you need to fucking win this fight. Sorry for the language.
Hey, you were just quoting him, right? That was in
that's what he
quotations,
said.
yes.
You need to win this fight.
Yes.
Because if you leave it to the judges,
You might lose.
you might lose.
I truly think right now we are 2-2. I think that 1 and 3 were TUPOU. I think that 2 and 4 went to Tevin, and I think that this next round is either going to seal the deal for one of them or it's going to end the fight for one of them.
Yeah, and this is why it's the championship round.
Yes.
How
Yes.
bad do you want it?
Yes, and 5 rounds is no joke, especially when you're putting on the kind of pressure and performance that these two men are putting on.
Yeah, and the crowd loves it.
Oh, yeah.
The crowd, they are alive.
Just to be clear, we haven't had a single knockout this whole night. We've had, what, 1 submission? That's it?
Yeah.
Everything else is going the distance, and I would not be surprised if this fight's no difference.
Yeah, for sure.
Tevin's hands are looking pretty
looking
confident.
sharp. Yeah,
they're looking
sharp.
confident. TUPOU playing it smart, slipping those punches, and immediately goes for the leg. But TEVIN's cage control, once they're against the cage, it just seems a little bit more dialed in than TUPOU's.
Yeah, for sure. I would say this fight is 0-0.
This round's all that matters.
Who wants the one? Right. Who wants the hardware?
Love those front kicks that
Nice
TUPOU
work
likes
by
to throw out.
TUPOU here.
And again, just like I was saying, TEVIN just seems to have a little bit better hips when it comes to the cage control. And a lot of that goes to what you drill at the gym, right?
Yeah, exactly.
If you're not drilling a lot of cage and
knee
wall
there
tactics.
by TUPOU.
Woo!
Oh, nice. Oh, there you go.
That punch looks
TUPOU
solid.
waking up.
And now TEVIN wakes back
Big
up.
shot there by TEVIN, but TUPOU still on his feet.
TEVIN is just throwing right now, though. Landed some big shots to answer the question from TUPOU, and now TUPOU's back on his feet, and TEVIN's got both legs. Look for him to suck out.
Nice work. TUPOU's got an opening here. He needs to take advantage of it. There you go. That's what I was saying.
Good job.
He's back in. If he can get full mount here, he might change the fight.
Well, in the position that they're at, TEVIN's right back up on his feet and putting that pressure on. TUPOU's in a dangerous position. There's over a minute.
He is in a dangerous position.
There's over a minute left of this round. TUPOU needs to stand up now.
There you go.
He needs to stand up, straight up. There you go, right up.
Just like that. Just like that. Let's see if TUPOU can summon some magic here.
Good pressure out of TUPOU. Great job standing up to his feet, getting that full up and down stance, but immediately overextended himself in the upper portion of his back, and now TEVIN's doing a really good job of putting that pressure on.
This is so close.
At this point, it's TEVIN's round.
Yeah.
Unless TUPOU can do something to end this round through submission or standing up and getting some good shots in, but we've got less than 20 seconds left of this fight, and TEVIN is in a great position to end this one out.
All right, let's see how this fight ends. TUPOU looking for something. TEVIN on top.
TEVIN keeping the pressure and landing some shots, and I think we're gonna. That's it, ladies and gentlemen. That is the fight. Wow, all 5 rounds. That was an absolute war. Now, I'm not a judge at all, right? We say that all the time. I think that round decided who won this fight, but I don't know what the judges had for the other 4 rounds.
Yeah, for sure. And I will say this. Both fighters have impressed me.
Oh,
both fighters left everything inside of the cage.
That's what you want to see in a title fight. Great job, both of these guys. Whether you win, lose, or draw, there is nothing to hang your head about. That was a fantastic performance out of both of these gentlemen, and I can't wait to see both of them come back.
Yeah, as a fan, this is what I want.
Absolutely. All right, you know what? Let's take it to the cage and find out who won.
Let's do
Do
it.
me a favor while we wait, make some noise for the red corner, TEVIN TORRES! And let's hear it for the black corner, Brandon Too Fast TUPOU! All right, can I get both fighters to the center of the cage, please? Both fighters to the center of the cage. One more time, gang. Do me a favor. Make some noise for these two. Here are your scores. Steven Farragher with a score of 48-47. Dan First with a score of 48-47. Nathan Burbank with a score of 48-47. Your winner by split decision and new SteelFist Fight Night featherweight champion, out of the red corner, TEVIN TORRES!
All right, I'm here with your winner, TEVIN TORRES. Dude, that was a fantastic fight. You guys came in and put on a 5-round war. How are you feeling right now?
Oh man, I feel a lot of primal energy tonight. This is why I love the fucking sport. For moments like this, I feel so much gratitude. I want to say thank you for our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. I also want to say thank you and much more hollows to my team for training me for the past 2 months, killing me every single day, 5 a.m.s, and from 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. every fucking day. So all this hard work is paying off, as you guys can see.
Awesome, man. Did anything happen in that fight that caught you off guard?
Yeah. So he actually shot a lot more takedowns than I thought he was going to be. His previous fights, he was all standing and banging, so I was getting ready to stand and bang for all 5 rounds. So when he went for the takedowns, it did catch me by surprise.
Awesome, man. Well, you did a great job. Are you going to come back and defend that thing?
Oh man, as soon as possible.
All right, well, we can't wait to see you come back. Congratulations. Thank you so much for putting on a hell of a show. And everyone, give it up for your winner and new SteelFist Amateur Champion, TEVIN TORRES!